So it's estimate request via Basecamp. We had that conversation just now about John Citizen. Let's come back to John Citizen example. We can't because I'm on a marks, so we have to go back because it's not allocated to mark. That's why. Okay, so search again, John Citizen. Yeah. But we come back to the simulated exam customer. We talk to John Citizen. We make a note here after. Initially, do not give out the form CL1. We send them an email. The email gives them a blank form CL1, ask to fill in. Eventually, email back to, let's say, to the salesperson. This is Mark. Mark, his email. Got it. Yeah. What Mark is not a cost estimator. He doesn't know how much cost. Okay. So he's going to engage another department in the business called project management team to get a cost. Mark says, this customer says, I'm in love with Hillview 44. I'm qualified, do all the right things to qualify. You've got finance sorted, land sorted, very keen to move forward. Just need to know how much cost. So the procedure is now, the assumption here is I received email this morning from John. I'm Mark. Okay. Now I'm not Thomas, I'm Mark. And Jackson, actually. I'm myself. Sorry. I'm a salesperson, Jackson. I received email from John Citizen this morning. Give me a form CR1. I qualify, then have money, demonstrate, got everything. I think it's a goal. That generally takes sometimes very fast. If that customer is very keen, move very fast. Sometimes take a long time. Okay. Now the step is go to a system called Basecamp. So I'm introducing a second system. Basecamp is straightforward. For me, I can see everything what's happening in the business. So a Basecamp is for the whole business, for communications internally, as well as communicate with clients. Okay. At this stage, I'm just want to engage the cost estimate department to give me a figure. So I'm going to find a John Citizen. Let me just randomly choose a form CL1. Okay, let me download one from another, pinch from another project. Okay, so that we do a real life situation. So I'm going to see a project, current years. Let's say Gary and Janine. Okay, Gary and Janine. Okay, Gary and Janine. Okay. I'm here purely for to borrow this form CR1. Okay. This is a real live example. Somebody using Firefox. You can see print from the website about blank, etc. Filling by hand. What Queensland, new home to live in, DIY, standard was flat, easy access, 3 to 6 months ago. Page 1. Okay. Page 2. And all the specs, notes, page 3, 4 pages, and a markup or area to make minor changes. Small tip in Workbench, sorry, in in Basecamp is if you use full size, you don't have to download it. Okay, just a tip to share is sometimes I have to download to open the file, but if it's PDF, PNG, you can just view full size, and that will go to a large one, and that will, you can see it. If it's PDF, it allow you to rotate. This PNG doesn't allow us. So you can see some minor modification to a standard design. Now, I'm going to use that example to illustrate. Let's say I have all the files, I'm just using one of them to download one, okay? Just illustrate how I'm going to do this one. So this is John Citizen's file. It's a PNG file. And in this example, so I'm going to brand new one. It's just for those who have never used Basecamp before. I'm going to go home. I'm going to create a new project. And if we create from a template, I'm going to explain the difference. Make a new project. Okay, I'm going to explain. That's very relevant to Charlie. Is we can use a project template. Okay. Just a small click here. That template, that might be DIY estimate request template. So if I'm using DIY estimate request template, it means the team, the head office has designed certain things for, I'm going to explain. It's going to become very clear. Okay. So I'm going to use this template, and I'm going to follow certain conventions. ER, estimate request, short for. Citizen, its name, customer, and what they're interested in. But presumably, let's say this customer, I'm going to make it straightforward. I'm going to copy this section here. I'm going to explain, say, John Citizen's identical needs to Gary, let's say, okay, just for illustration purpose. I'm going to explain what does it mean. We qualified John Citizen want to be a owner builder, DIY, because he ticked the box, DIY. And the plan interest to the design the house, interest is called Townsville. It's a standard design, even though it's called the name, but we name such a way. So Townsville looks like this. Should be number one. Yes. So this is Townsville. This is a John Citizen like Gary has identical needs for this one. And we changed it from here view, sorry. For illustration purpose. Okay. So let me change the here view 44. Just this is for consistency. FL is short for floor. It's a floor. LU short for mock-up. LN short for lining. It's another kit called Final. It's kitchen bathrooms. This customer, the John Citizen, not take that box. He's going to source kitchen himself, and we do allow that, offer that flexibility, which is our advantage. Okay. Means ask us to design this, to supply this at this address in Queensland. That's the John Citizen case. And we're using this template. I'm going to create a project. And that project has now been created. Okay. So if I'm the poor I'm just a humble salesperson. Okay? I have no idea about the cost. So I'm going to add a few people. I'm going to ask this is Charlie, okay, is in charge, let's say on duty this month, the cost estimate from the company. He's going to give me the numbers, how much cost. Charlie, I'm going to add Michael. Normally add 2 directors. So I'm already here, so I'm going to add myself. And Michael, I'm going to, this is added. So everyone on Basecamp can be added here. And we'll add another one called ER. Estimate requests. So essentially adding internal 2 directors responsible on duty cost estimator and the estimate request to form a new project. And I'm going to do that now. So this is now people added here into this project. If I click on top, now I see 4 people. I'm the salesperson, 2 directs added, cost estimate added, and this automation. There's a green one, admin person. Imagine, okay, that's added, and you can see automatically this estimate request. At this time created. So I'm going to add a message here. Is I'm going to upload that file, right? We have customer just sent to me, yeah, all the relevant files here, so that Charlie now can know about this project. And this is hypothetically, this is the file I had. So I'm not going to download all of it, but I'm just say Control C or right click, copy, same thing. You can copy this one, Control C, or you can attach either way. So you can also drag it. Yes, multiple ways of doing that. So whatever you feel comfortable, drag it, Control V, Control C, or you can use this method, attach, find your file location. Let's say, do this one. So you can attach whatever files here, just the purpose is to, so that Charlie, my best mate now, goes comes, give me the number. I'm good. I can place order tomorrow if you give me within my budget, right? So it's hot. John City is hot. Okay. So I'm saying, oh yes, Charlie, you are my best mate. Come on, give me the figure, right? Give me the figure. Now I'm just going to say, Charlie, this lead is red hot. I think it will move. We can get the pricing back. Let's see. Let's see. It's in love with children. You can write whatever, and you say all the comments so that Charlie can know. Or ceiling height, for example. And let's say another one's bell rating. So, for whatever you want to write, okay. Just but the form generally capture most information. You say ignore the timber box picked by customer. It's fine. It's still fresh. means override those sometimes because you have a conversation. Charlie is not talking to every lead because he doesn't know. But you want my best mate now, Charlie, to get across all the key information so that what? Give me the cost estimate. Okay. So I'm going to post it. Now Charlie got this information, and also we're going to come here, going to do, say request DIY estimate. I'm going to add Charlie. You give a week, let's say, even though I want to tomorrow, next Tuesday. This is your salesperson. You drive the conversation, and once that's a to do, you assign to Charlie, and poor Charlie will be reminded by the system automatically. Hey, it's due. It's over deadline tomorrow, deadline whatever. So that's kind of collaborate capability now. So now you can tell, hey, John, I put it as a priority to our system. Okay. Charlie said, or the best mate now, Charlie, normally you sell the whole team because they are on a build DIY. So Charlie is a licensed builder, has commercial builder, architect, whatever credential. He's going to hold your hand, etc., etc., etc. This is how the sales team success secretly sells the whole team. It means we are just not alone. We have a large support team to get them into the next stage. Okay, so that's this stage of cost estimate request via Basecamp. Anyone want to add anything? Or Brooks, clear? Or any further inputs from anyone?
I'm clear on the Basecamp procedure. Thank you, Jackson.
Excellent. Okay, so that's pretty much conclude this part of estimate request and Basecamp.